when should the switch be made from growth technology Clonix Clone Solution to growth technology foliage focus? So this is growth technology Clonix Clone Solution, and that's what I use generally when I'm rooting my plants or in the early stages of a soil to leca transfer. So this is part of the special sauce that I use, Clonix Clone Solution. This is the foliage focus. So this is my primary maintenance solution. So once I've transitioned the plant successfully from soil to leca and it's been living in leca for a few weeks, I then switch it over to foliage focus, and this is what the plant will live on pretty much forever. So the question is, when do you switch from Clonix Clone Solution to foliage focus? There is no specific time. I look to see how the plant is doing. Maybe if I've got a leaf or two since I've put it in leca, I'll look and see what the roots are doing. You know, if I see that the root system is really taken off, at that point I'll probably stop using it. And usually this is within 2-3 weeks, max a month. You know, I probably don't go any longer than that because the plant really will just start to grow and will require the foliage focus. But again, this is where the art form of it comes in. Once you've had that experience of growing plants in leca for a while, you kind of start to get a knack for knowing when you'll switch from Clonix Clone Solution to foliage focus. But then I'll tell you a secret. Another thing is I'm just not as precious with my plants as people think I am. Actually, you guys ask the best questions, right? And it shows that you're really, really into giving your plants the best care. But I think because I've kind of been growing plants in leca for a while, I'm just like, yeah, okay. I put a plant in leca, I'll give it some Clonix Clone Solution, and the next time I'm watering my plants, if I've got my foliage focus in my watering can and I don't have a mixture of Clonix Clone Solution all ready to go, I'll just whack the foliage focus in there and just move on with my life. You know, I'm not saying do that, but I'm just saying that, you know, your plant won't die if you move it to foliage focus within the next few weeks or whatever. See how you go. Just experiment with it, see what works for you. But I would give it a few weeks, and then after a few weeks, if your plant is settled, away you go. Foliage focus all the time. Because I always have a mixture of foliage focus lying around. Not so much the Clonix Clone Solution. So I specifically have to go and mix that up sometimes, and sometimes I just don't have the time for it. So I'll just whack the foliage focus in there and just move on. So yeah, there.